What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I decided to swing by my local Marshalls, and usually this Marshalls doesn't have anything at all when it comes to fragrances. It is probably the worst rack store in my area when it comes to fragrances, but I decided to swing by there just to see if they had anything at all. And as per usual, they didn't have much, but they had a few loose bottle fragrances that I thought looked pretty interesting. So I decided to spray it on. I didn't have any high hopes, but I was actually very shocked because this stuff actually smells very nice. The scent that I'm talking about is Tuscany Leather by Milestone Perfumes. So as you can see from the bottle and the name, this is a Tom Ford Tuscan Leather clone. And I was actually very shocked because this stuff smells very nice. The quality is actually good too. I'll go ahead and show you guys the presentation. Here is the bottle all the way around. Does look like a Tom Ford bottle of sorts. It says Milestone Perfumes on the top of the lid. And here is the price, $16.99 for this 100 milliliter size bottle. Now usually I would think $16.99 for a loose bottle fragrance is too high up there in price, but once I smelled it, I had no problem paying that price because this stuff smells amazing. It has been a very long time since a loose bottle fragrance has impressed me this much. This is probably the most impressive loose bottle fragrance I have ever smelled. And the main thing I noticed when I first sprayed this is the atomizer. The atomizer on here is actually amazing. Check this out. I mean, this atomizer, this stuff is on Dior Sauvage level when it comes to atomizers. But enough with the presentation. Let's go ahead and get into the way this stuff smells. So the top notes are raspberry and saffron. The middle note is jasmine. And the base notes are leather, woody notes, white musk, and amber. This is one of those fragrances where I could smell every single note that is in the note description. Off the top, you do get that raspberry. It's more of a tart raspberry sweetness. And then that combines with the saffron to give it a slight spiciness. And then the mid starts kicking in with that jasmine, which gives it like this nice white floral, slight powdery touch. And then in the base, you get hit with a blast of leather and woods. That is the main thing I smell in the base. There is a little bit of muskiness and sweetness as well, but the main star is that smoky, woody leather smell that you get. This stuff would make a perfect fall and wintertime fragrance. Definitely smells a lot more classier than other scents out there. You could definitely dress this thing up. I've never smelled Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford, but I did compare the notes, and the notes are very similar. So if Tuscan Leather smells anything like this, then Tuscan Leather is an amazing fragrance because I think this stuff is amazing. I would recommend going lighter on the sprays though because of how good the atomizer is. It does put out a good amount of juice. So you don't need to spray it heavy. I would say 3 sprays is the sweet range for this stuff right here because it is so dark and it is so powerful. You don't want to overspray it because it will choke people out around you. I do have to continue to test out performance. I haven't given this a full wearing yet. I sprayed it on my hand when I smelled it in the Marshalls. And about 2 hours later, it was still projecting very well, but I wanted to put on my fragrance of the day. So I tried scrubbing it off with soap with my hands. And I mean, I went pretty hard. I was scrubbing my hands like this. And even after washing them off, I could still smell it on my hand for another 2 hours. So I'm assuming performance on here is actually very good. I mean, if you guys are looking for a Tuscan Leather clone because you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars, if you find this at the rack stores, just give it a smell. I think you guys would actually be surprised on how good the quality is and how good this actually smells. Definitely a great fragrance right here. I'm very impressed by the house of Milestone Perfumes with this release. Again, guys, that is Tuscany Leather by Milestone Perfumes. All right, that wraps up the video of Tuscany Leather. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.